So today we have Brightburn taking on DCEU's Shazam. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So as always, we have to talk about strength. Who is stronger? Well, Shazam sent dudes flying out of a window, broke the wizard's staff, punched straight through a concrete column, ripped apart a cinder block, and sent a metal barrel flying with such force that it completely dented with just a flick. All of that with just absolute ease. Wasn't even trying and was literally just showing off. He caught a falling bus full of people and then held that bus up long enough for a dog to move out of the way so he could put the bus down. He struggled with that, but he wasn't like struggling a lot. He also was able to fight against Dr. Savannah, overpower him and send him flying, and eventually beat him. And he was powered by the seven deadly sins. But on the other side, Brandon has literally disintegrated people with his hits, literally just leaving them with just as a puddle of blood on the ground. He's lifted a pickup truck high into the air and ripped a locked freezer vault door off of its hinges with ease. All of that. Wasn't even trying. We also know he destroyed a jet plane, presumably with his strength, and he destroyed a building just by flying through it. He did all these feats with ease. We've actually never seen him physically struggle against or to do anything. He's never struggled physically. Uh, they are surprisingly close here, but I'd say Shazam is taking the slight edge here. What about durability? Well, Shazam is completely bullet and fireproof. He got right back up after being hit by a few speeding cars and falling off a bridge. He also remained conscious after taking several punches from Dr. Savannah, being sent flying through buildings and cratering the floor of a mall. But Brandon, too, is also bulletproof, seeing that a high powered hunting rifle shot to the back of his head at close range couldn't even pierce his skin. He also did crash land on Earth as a baby and was just fine, although his space pod thing is probably what saved him there. Speaking of, though, the metal of that space pod, that the space pod is made out of, is the only thing that we've seen that could actually really hurt him. Again, I'd say Shazam is just better here, only because Brandon has never fought anyone who could physically match or overpower him, while Shazam has. And now, speed. Well, Shazam accidentally ran from one side of a park to the other side faster than a blink of an eye, flown to the other side of the city in mere moments, and in a deleted scene, it showed that he perceives the world around him much slower than we do, which means he's much faster than us. Uh, but with Brandon, he doesn't have any real speed feats other than he consistently moved and flown as a blur. And he flew hundreds, if not thousands, of feet in just seconds. I'm just gonna say that they're equal here, just because they've both done similar feats. So, all in all, Shazam is just slightly physically better, being a little physically stronger and tougher, while Brightburn is just right there with him. Not quite on his level, but close. Uh, Shazam can also project lightning from his hand and fingertips that overcharged several cell phones to the point they exploded. But he never really used this power offensively in a fight, at least not yet, anyways. On the other hand, Brandon's heat vision burned a hole through his adopted dad's skull in a very gruesome way. I also want to say that Brightburn was sent to Earth as a baby to destroy the planet by himself. By himself. He wasn't going to get help or anything. And it is presumed that, yeah, he could have done this. Also, Brandon is a little psychopathic child, okay? He doesn't care about anyone, doesn't really care about himself. All he cares about is hurting and killing and destroying the planet. That's it. Shazam is just a regular teenager. He jokes around and doesn't always take fights seriously. So, Brandon can win this fight pretty easily, just blitz Billy before he says Shazam, and Billy would be a puddle of blood on the ground, just like those cops were in the Brightburn movie. Simple, done, over with. But that's boring. Well, I want to talk about an actual fight between the two. Who would win an actual fight? Well, I'm gonna have to side with Shazam. He's stronger, he's tougher, and he's actually beaten someone who could physically match him, while Brightburn hasn't. Yeah, Brightburn is basically just a little kid, psychotic kid, uh, like Superman. You know, he's got the powers of Superman, and he's a little kid, psychopathic. But that's it. He is still a child, and although Shazam is also still technically a child, he has the power of 6 Greek gods. Yeah, I'm gonna side with Shazam on this one. I think it'd be like a brutal, good fight, but Shazam is coming out on top. Shazam wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all that great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.